Hey guys, I don't know how this is going to go, but I think I shared on my Instagram that I had cut down in a large daily moleskin to, it's like weeks width, but it cut off the days for the most part on him. So I wanted to cut, this is an old Hobonichi Cousin that my husband had from 2023, and he hardly used it. He wrote a few things in it, but I like a B6 size notebook. That's like my sweet spot for notebooks. So what I did was I didn't measure. I just lined up the Stalogy and drew my lines. So I'm going to speed this part up and hope I don't mess this up. And I'm going to, use a metal ruler, and I have a box cutter that I bought at Walmart. So I have these two things. So I'm going to speed this part up, but I'm going to try to cut this notebook down to a B6 size, and then I'll probably use it for like, I'm undecided. I don't know if this is going to be like my journal or if this is going to be a place where I write about my goals. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to speed this part up and cut it, and wish me luck, y'all. I didn't do I didn't do the best job. I have some frayed edges, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't need it to be perfect, right? And I think I kept cutting. And I was told that you can use a nail file to kind of pull all these pages off here. It's quite a messy process, but so the next thing is, like, my goal is to cut it this way, and we'll see how that goes. And I have a bunch of paper in the floor, so it's not like the cleanest process. So I'm gonna put some of these in the trash just to kind of clear off the mat. So we're gonna see how this goes. And I think you can pretty much feel when you hit the mat, but I didn't. Yeah, if you look at my cut lines, they're not perfect, but that's okay. I can clean it up with some scissors or whatever. So, all right, I'm going to try to cut this way and see how this part goes. This is the part I'm worried about, is cutting off the top. But let's do it. Y'all ready? Here we go. Not quite there yet. I thought I was there, but I wasn't. I may have to take scissors the rest of the way. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to take scissors the rest of the way and maybe figure out a way to get this piece off. Maybe I can flip it and do it from the other side. Let me try that first and see how that goes. Ooh, that's not good. So all the pages are cut through, even though it's kind of messy. Put that in the trash, but it's cutting through the spine. That is not done. I wonder if I can just, this might be disaster, y'all. Monique always makes this look so easy. There we go. It's kind of busted, right? It's frayed. It's a mess, but it's a notebook. So I think what I'll do is I'll take one of these little buffing pads here that I have and try to, it's not a good clean cut on either side, but that's okay. yeah, I did a pretty horrible job. And it's a little uneven, y'all, to be honest. This was a lot harder to cut across the top than it was to the side. But I don't think it's that bad. And again, for just a notebook, I don't care. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just like, this is like the old Tomoe River paper too. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to smooth it out. And I might see if I can find like even some sandpaper. I don't know if that'll help or not. Okay. But yeah, so that was my attempt at cutting a Hobonichi down to a B6 size. I mean, as far as measurements go, not too shabby. It's something that I have been wanting to do for a long time that I haven't done. So I'm glad I started doing it. I could definitely use some practice. But again, I don't need it to be a perfectly cut notebook. I just need it to be a notebook. So you can definitely see where I didn't do a great job of cutting, but it cut off the dates, which is what I wanted it to do. Yeah, so I can definitely use this for something creative. So yeah, there you go, friends. I cut down a notebook. Thanks for joining me. Bye.